All right, first trip to the park, first real trip to the park for Rue. And this is what we're always trying to do when we first start introducing the park, is get in a fenced-in area and just measure his engagement. You're always thinking, you measure everything through engagement. Does he even want to be by you? And if he's completely apathetic to you, where he just wants to sniff around and he doesn't care if you walk away, then we gotta stay where we're at. We gotta start bringing more food and more value to us while we're here. If he's got a pretty close eye on us and we can start steering him around with our motion, then we say, all right, we got a good chance of getting on the other side of the fence. We just got here. There's a train going over there, some people over there. So it can make a dog a little uneasy, but it's still the same thing of, does he want to be by me? And if he does want to be by me, does he take the food? Then does he want to be by me and the food more than all the sniffs, all the new people? And that's how we start to measure on when do we move forward. So we'll probably be inside the fence the next couple days, get a little more engagement out of them. So this is the same thing that we would do inside the fence at our house, which is, does he even want to be by you? If not, get him by you, then start getting some recalls and some drive towards you until he's pretty much orbiting you. That's our cue to like, all right, let's get to the park and do the same thing. We're hoping within the next couple days, we can be on that side of the fence and do the exact same thing of, does he even want to be by me? And if the answer is yes, then we would start saying, okay, we're ready for Home Depot. But if he wants to go sniff around everything, that's fine. I'm not trying to be desperate for him. I just walk away, get distance. And what we're trying to do is just plant that seed of him saying, well, I can't let that guy get away. He's the best one, and he's trying to get away from me. So we're just using movement and food to get our foot in the door with them, to create the dynamic of, I might get away from you, and him saying, okay, I got to drop the sniffing, I got to get to you. And these bigger gaps that we get like this should mean more speed. The more speed we get, the more valuable we're going to be. Speed is addictive. So we're trying to find opportunities of how do we get speed. That's give him the distance, let him sniff around or look at those dogs or trees or whatever's going on, or the train, take off and get him to say, hey, get back here. Getting his inner dialogue to say, hey, get back here is pretty much the whole point of everything. And if he did kick off into a drive, so there's little dogs over there, if he started barking and charging them, then we would start getting some recalls in. But if there's no drive and he is kind of keeping his eye on me, we wouldn't even try for a recall. We're just letting him make the choice of, all right, I'd rather be by you than everything else. And I do that by just paying food and sneaking away. So it's a good first trip for him.